Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be doing this makeup look on my face. I decided to play around with a little bit of color because I haven't really done much color on my channel recently, so I decided to go for like a glittery blue smoky eye with like a deep plum lip, which I think complements the blue so well. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'm just going to get straight ahead and get started. I'm just going to go in with a primer. I'm using the Australis Primer Original. I've been using that one for years. I love the smell of it. It smells so good. So because I've remembered I'm going to do brows first, I'm just going to use the Benefit Browsing in the shade number 4. It comes with this brush that fits in and then it like extends out, which is pretty cool because it's really hard to use like really small brushes. I used to always fill in my brows with powder until I discovered the dip brow. So I'm just taking a concealer to carve the brows. Even my eyelids are like sweating. God. It's times like these I wish I lived in like Melbourne or something where it's like always cool. For foundation I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day foundation and concealer. I don't actually know where the lid is because there's a concealer like in the lid. Never used it before, but I kind of like how these foundations have a little scooper thing. I guess that would be good for makeup artists, like if you're using your kit, because it's very hygienic because you just scoop it out, I guess, put it on your metal plate and you're good to go. I guess that's the same with like a pump, but I don't know. I just find it's really like cool. I'm so weird like that. Anyways, hopefully this is going to match my tan. I might just put a little bit on the back of my hand. Just going to take a Zoeva Silk Finish brush with a little bit of that foundation and just kind of color match it and see. I think it should be a good color because I am fairly like yellow base because the tan that I use is Bondi Sands, so it is quite yellow, which I like in a tan personally. Just going to put a little bit more in the back of my hand and kind of work my way up. I don't know if you can see, but it's like very yellowy toned. This foundation is very thick and full coverage, which is obviously what I like. Oh my god, the crickets are out again. No, they're so annoying when I'm trying to film. I remember someone was like, those crickets are so freaking loud in your background. I was just like, sorry. And then to conceal my under eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I'm actually almost out of this. I'm going to have to buy another one because I love it. So I'm just going to use that underneath my eyes. On my forehead a bit, and then I'm going to use it to prime my eyelids as well. Then I'm just going to take my beauty blender again and blend it in. Straight away before the concealer creases, I'm just going to take the Laura Mercier powder, the translucent powder, sorry, and I'm going to use that to bake the under eye area. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm just going to use the Australis Fresh and Flawless in Darkest Brown. I know this isn't a new product or anything, but I've used it for years and I just absolutely love it. So I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my face. Then I'm going to take MAC Give Me Sun, one of my favourite bronzers at the moment for bronzing up the face. Well, duh, obviously. And just using that to warm up my face, just to put some colour back in. Just using that on an Iconic London brush. It's so weird how you can hate a product and then start loving it, and then it's become like one of your favorite like products. And then a little bit down my nose just to warm it up a bit. Then going in with Hoola Bronzer and just using that on the same brush as well. I'm just going to use this to contour my face. So just popping that in the hollows. So now I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender again, and I'm just going to take some more of the Laura Mercier powder and just use that to run directly underneath the contour. So I've zoomed you guys up so you guys can see a little bit closer on the eyes. So I think I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Palette. I received this a few weeks ago and I still haven't tried it. I really want to use like the blue or the green because I haven't done much color recently on my channel. So I'm going to go in with, do these have names? Yes. Chestnut, which is this color right here. Just use that as a transition shade. This is like a dusty sort of pinky mauvey color. Super pretty. I love how this palette's kind of cool toned, so I don't really have that many cool toned palettes. That's why I bought it. So I always stick to my warm tones. So as you build the color up, it kind of goes like kind of purpley, I guess, which I'm not complaining about. Like I really like the color. I've just gone and got my Too Faced Bonbons palette, and I'm going to take the shade Bordeaux, which is this color right here. I'm going to use that on a more tapered brush and really use that kind of in the crease as well, I guess. I think I want to do like a subtle cut crease, but I want blue to be on my lid. I'm going to take the same Bordeaux shade and use that underneath as well. I'm literally sweating my makeup off, basically. My under eyes are sweating. Now I'm going to go in with the blue shade from the Kylie palette, which looks like this. I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of the Slay All Day by Gerard, just to make the pigment pop a little bit more. And then I'm just going to go ahead . The same blending brush just to blend that into the crease. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. Like I'm really packing like heaps on the brush, and there is a lot of fallout happening. Before I add the glitter on my lid, I'm just going to go in with the darker shade, which is like a really dark purpley colour. And I'm going to use that on the outer corners just to deepen it up a bit. I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow in the shade Vega. Never used these before, but it's just, I'm guessing it's just like a cream eyeshadow. So I'm going to place that. Oh yeah, it's very runny. Actually going on like quite like patchy and glossy. I'm not sure if that's how they're like made to apply, but like you just saw that I tried to blend it out and it kind of like disappeared. It's a really gorgeous colour though. I'm loving it. So I also have one in the shade Chemtrail, which is like a beautiful champagne colour. Oh my god. It is so intense. I love it. Just gonna put a tiny bit in the center. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Clay Pot liner in black. Some in my waterline as well. Then for mascara, I'm just going to take the Benefit Roller Lash and just coat my lashes. Then for lashes, I'm taking the Flirty Lashes in the style Apple. That's what their brand looks like, and these are what the lashes look like. They're so pretty. So for blush, I'm going to use the NARS Sexual Content Dual Intensity Blush and just apply that on my cheeks. This is really pretty. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Literally like my favourite highlighter at the moment. It is amazing. Like, you'll see what I mean in a sec. It is seriously so amazing. Like, look at that. Whoa. I think I just applied a little bit too much. Cupid's bow. This highlight is seriously, like, blinding. I love it. So I'm not sure why, but in this part of the video, my audio just shut itself. So I'm just going to have to do a little voiceover. So for my lips, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. I only used one shade. I didn't actually mix because I really loved the berry shade just on its own. So what I did first was line my lips with the Bare Minerals lip liner. I can't remember what the shade is, but I'll leave it listed down below. For those that are asking my opinions on the palette, like I was really impressed with the formula. Like, as you can see, when I put it on, I was like, wait, what? Like, they're really creamy. I don't know why, I just didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I probably wouldn't recommend buying the palette if you're just like the average girl, but if you're a makeup artist, then I would highly recommend getting something like this for your kit, just because obviously it reduces the amount of space when you're traveling. You don't have to carry around 50,000 different lipsticks. You can just carry around this and then a few of your favorites. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel for more videos every week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.